Hey guys, Lenny here. Just want to give you an update on where we're at with things with Vision of Eternities. Well, I started playing Conduit at the beginning of the X-Pack, but I wasn't really getting along with it too well because I feel like I wasn't able to help my friends as much when I was playing Conduits the way I was when I was playing Firebrand before. So I decided to switch to Paragon, and I put the Paragon build together, and now I can really do a lot of healing, and I can do a lot of boons, and that's what this build's all about. So you can see in the video, we're killing Saris, and I'm helping these guys out, and they seem like new players, and they need a hand from someone, you know, who knows how to heal and how to give the boons out. And this build is great. It gives out lots of boons. You just basically hit your F skills and good things happen. And as long as you keep hitting the boss and hitting your F skills and you pressing 2 and 3 to heal people if need be, there's all sorts of good things that happen. Anyway, it's a super fun build. Does a lot of healing. You can help out your friends. You can be a superstar with the res, and that's all good. And it's all about helping people. So we're gonna talk a little bit about this build if you want to try it, and hopefully y'all give it a try because this build is super fun and you know it's good, and you can help people out. And unlike Conduit, it's real good for that. And so I do my best to help out everybody, and this is a build that's good for helping them out. And if you want to help out people, you can watch too. So keep watching. Alright guys, we're going to talk about gear and stuff for the build. You can do a lot of different things. It's not super particular what you use. You just really want a lot of healing power and boon duration. You see, I really like boon duration, so I get to 100% boon duration. On my build, I use Giver Stats gear with Rune of Monks, and I have one piece of Harrier's gear and my weapons Harrier's gear with transference and concentration, but everything else is Givers with Rune of the Monk, and that gives me lots of healing power and lots of boon duration, and that's real good because it doesn't matter what damage you do when you play this build. When you play Paragon support, your damage isn't good anyway. So if people say you got to do all Harriers to do damage, it's only one K's more damage, and that's not a lot. And 1K's isn't going to make or break anything, but you could do a whole lot of support for your team with a lot of boon duration. So if you can get to 100% boon duration, you're doing pretty good. So let's talk about the traits I'm using. You can pick whatever traits you want, really, but what you want to really focus on, the most important stuff is discipline, because it gives you more healing and stuff and more adrenaline. And the most important thing is burst mastery, because it makes it so that you can use all your skills. And those skills, especially your path to victory and your chain of recuperation, that's where you do all your good work. And this skill lets you do it more. So if you could take this trait, you're doing pretty good. And stalwart focus is also pretty good. Tactics, these are you could do whatever you want with them. I like vigorous shouts because it makes you do a whole lot more healing, and that's always good. And you can get some extra barrier when you use your heal skill because the overheal goes to barrier. It's pretty good. And then Paragon, you want to go middle, and top, and the top is where you can get alacrity, and that's all really pretty good. And then for your skills, the only skill that I think you really need to have is To the Limit. I really also like for Great Justice a little bit more healing and a little bit more boons for the group. You can take whatever banner you like. I like Banner of Tactics because gives stability, which is pretty good, and gives some super speed that can help you out too. But if you really want, you could take Banner of Defense. That's also pretty good. And you could even take another shout like Shake Her Off, like Taylor Swift with that one, and it's pretty good. And then my last skill, I would go Never Surrender, because that gives Aegis, which is pretty good, and more regeneration. So everyone's gonna always have regeneration. You don't gotta think about it too much. And then for the elite, you want to go Battle Standard, because sometimes people, they don't do the smartest thing. People will run into the AoEs and there'll be 3 or 4 people and they're all dead, and you got to res them back up, and you don't want to sit there and press F, so you hit it with the Battle Standard. And it's really good when you can res 3 or 4 people at the same time, because they're going to think you're a hero after that because you saved the day. And that's what this build's all about. It's all about saving the day. This isn't necessarily the way that the Snow's Crow would say to build it, but you know, you got to do what is best for you. And what's best for me is helping people out, and that's what boon duration 100% is for. You want to do 100% in my book, so that you can be 100% of the best teammate that you could possibly be. And that's what this build's about. It's about helping everybody out, making their boons really good, and making it so that the DPS players can do their job, everybody else can do their job, and you're the best friend that they can have, and they'll add you to their friends list, and they'll invite you to groups in the future. And that's what you really want, is to make friends with people and get in their groups so that you can do fun content too, and get invited to raids and get all the good stuff. But anyway, that's what I've been doing. We're having fun here in Castora, fun in the sun, just getting our feet wet in the sand. It's all good. And thanks for any questions you have, and let me know how you like the build and all of that stuff, and what you're playing in Castora, because not everybody's a Paragon. Some people are playing Amalgams, and that's pretty cool, but I'm Paragon from now on. And yeah, you tell me what you're playing. Anyway guys, thanks for watching my video, and see you in the mists.